Hi, I'm Rob, and next up in the Faction 500 series is the City of Thieves. Tricky one this, going to start with 3 times Nisha medals. Let's just collect me stuff first. You do have to change the medals as you see fit, depending upon who you're fighting with this. First stage, going to start with 3 times Nisha. Right, let's dive in and explain the team. Right, the team I'm going for this is 2 times King of Thieves, Street Thief and Tomb Robber. Let's take a look at the rest of the troops that didn't make it. Ooh, if I go to the right stage, that'll help. City of Thieves. Right, the other troops we've got available here are Fence, pretty good, and a Cat Burglar. Fence is actually a new addition, destroys all purple gems with full effect. That is good for our King of Thieves. Gains 2 gold for each gem destroyed. And it's okay, it can certainly help charge up our King of Thieves, but who do you replace him with? Like 2 times King of Thieves I think is kind of essential for this. Deals damage to an enemy, gains 3 to all skills, boosted by his gold. Gain 4 bonus gold when matching 4 or more gems is useful, as is gain 10 gold when I take damage, which is something you don't really want, but it's going to happen from time to time. So you can't replace them 2. Street Thief we kind of need as well, absolutely essential. Steal all enemy gold, create 6 purple gems boosted by gold stolen to a maximum of 16 gems. So that will create tons of purple when we do that. And the important part of that is the enemy will start with a Street Thief on this stage and also on the last stage as well. They'll have a Street Thief. So you want to have a way of stealing the gold back, because if the enemy steals it, they're going to create loads of skulls with their Tomb Robber, and you won't be able to respond basically. So definitely you need a Street Thief. So the only way, or the only option really, is to swap out Tomb Robber, who is actually really useful later on as well. Creates 6 skulls boosted by my gold up to a maximum of 14 skulls. The reason why that's useful as well is the enemy will have a Tomb Robber. Sometimes they'll cast that and it won't align very well, but there'll be skulls all over the place, and that's when we can respond, casting this, getting an almost guaranteed load of match of skulls everywhere, which hopefully our King of Thieves will be boosted up by then with a large amount of attack and devastate with those skulls, because that deal 50 damage to all enemy, but it's the gain 3 to all skills boosted by his gold, which is really good for this. We cast this on a regular basis, charging him up with a Street Thief, making sure our gold stays high while taking away from the enemy, and casting this when it looks like it's a good cast. But bear in mind, it still can go wrong. I've cast this before with skulls all over the place to the maximum amount and still somehow managed to align nothing. It can happen. It's one of those delves where you got to it's a bit of a Hail Mary sometimes. You've got to take a chance and a gamble and hope that it goes your way. Going to go for a +2 purple, +1 red, -1 green circus banner for this. Right, so let's jump into the first fight then. 3 times Nisha for the first battle. See what we can do. Get as many 4 matches as we can at the beginning to bump up the power of our King of Thieves. We'll take red and purple if we can as well. Purple preferred because it stops the enemy from getting it. Let's take this red. Right, let's start whacking on her first. That sounded a bit dodgy. You know what I mean. Oh my god, my mind. So some more red. Don't really need blue because we're enchanted next round anyway, but don't want to cast this yet because the enemy hasn't got any gold. So they cast their Street Thief and they steal ours, and we can steal it back. Yeah, but nothing really going on to collect, so we'll deny the enemy some blue. Take skull matches when they appear. Here comes some skulls. Not too bad. This is when we can cast ours. And there's loads of skulls there. Got to be really unlucky not to get a 4 match. she sealed her doom at the same time. 1 life. Seems a shame to waste a skull hit on that, but it's got to be done. Right, so she is going to steal our gold. But it's okay, because we've got R1 up. We can steal it back, create loads of purple. Nice random skull hit at the same time. Grab that 4 match. Let's start beating on her. Beating on her. That doesn't sound much better either, does it, actually? Quite a lot of skulls, but there's only 5 there in the first place. Not fantastic. Don't want to do that because I'm going to give him a 4 match. Don't want to do that because I'm going to give him a skull hit. Might as well go for this then. And set him up for... Oh! How many hits do you want? The answer was clearly 3. Take purple over red. Stop the troops from getting it. Street Thief got whacked on again. I'll grab that at first, of course, and that is going to give us a skull hit. It's going to get rid of that top troop. We've got 1 left behind, and that will finish. Oh no, it won't. Not quite. Not quite. But we can cast back to back. Got a little bit careless in that first round, but it's fairly straightforward, the first one. It's these middle rooms which are a bit of a nightmare sometimes. Who have we got? Oh, crikey. We've got Tomb Spider, inflict web, hunter's mark and death mark on the first enemy, deal damage. So we're going to want some Orpheus medals already if we go into this room. Transform all yellow gems to a chosen colour. And give life to the first ally boosted by gems transformed. Can be random on the colour it decides to transform. Damage to a enemy troop. Double damage if they're webbed. Then web them, and web spinner causes all sorts of hideous skull damage. But we can actually target that and get rid of that before it's the last troop on the board. So not too bad in a way, that room. What have we got here? Exploded gem. Submerge a random ally for every gem destroyed. Gain life and armor. That can make it slow going. Double the number of blue on the board. If we time that right, that can actually technically help us. Merlion. Damage to an enemy and a random enemy. Excuse me. Deal double damage if the enemies are silenced, then silence them. Dispel all enemies and deal damage to them boosted by blue gems. Knock the first enemy to last position. Don't really want that happening either. So what is the lesser of 2 evils? I think overall potentially this one. I'm going to switch to 3 times Orpheus medals first. Let's grab my tribute. Thank you, Tar. Let's change these over. Back into the City of Thieves we go. Right, the lesser of 2 evils. Maybe. There's double blue there straight away. We'll have some of that. We'll have some purple. Some early 4 matches really helps this team along. Didn't give us many good choices there. It's going to be 4 match on the brown above. See a lot of skulls on the board already. Got to be a bit careful. Might as well do some damage. Alright, so we want to get this thing out of the way. Who do we want to get rid of first? This is quite annoying. Web. Do some magic to 0, so our damage will be nothing. Don't want to be death marked either. Yeah, that's probably one of the things we want to get rid of first, I would suggest. They're all annoying in their own way. Not worth doing yet. And not a lot to do with this turn right now. Ah, unfortunate. Alright, let's get a bit more damage going. We'll take skull hits when they're there. That's going to be nice. That's going to be a skull hit as well. Left us a bonus one. She's about to do this. Don't know what she's going to do though, because the AI just can do really random stuff for this sometimes. There you go. Actually set us up for some 4 matches. We'll take these purple, get rid of these. Ah, web gems. There's a skull hit I need to take first though. Yep, and they left them. That is nice of them. Thank you very much. Rather at least one of them webbed than me. Hopefully our Orpheus medal will kick in nice and quick. 3 times Orpheus medals, so we got 3 times the chance to recover from that as we have to die from it basically. Is this the chance you got to take in these delves? Not enough skulls there to risk casting that. Medal of Orpheus. Phew. I've got 12 gold. Let's go for it. We have to get rid of them now. Take that when it's there. Thank you. 230 skull hit is decent. Oh. Touche. They got none now, so nothing to steal. And let's give her another wallop. Been webbed. Hopefully we'll shake that off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Try to give herself some life. Just grab this red. That's a handy extra turn. See, it is very random what that kind of troop does. It's not a great boost, but with all the purple there, decent chance of an extra turn. Excuse my cough, it just will not go. I'll take it this way to help disrupt the possibility of giving the AI a skull hit afterwards. But it still worked out for him. As it does. What are we doing? Got to do that then, haven't we? See you later. Oh, they got the summon. Destroy all web gems. 120 damage to the weakest enemy boosted by web gems destroyed. Right, need to start picking on their web spinner. Do not want to leave that as the last troop. I mean, we can take several hits from that, so that's not an issue. Same as that. Need to get rid of their web spinner next though, so let's start picking on her. Still take these skull whacks when they come along. Doing nearly 300 damage now though, so you have to be actually a little bit careful. You don't actually plow through these two quickly with the random skull hits before you get to a web spinner. Can actually go that way. Oh, should have looked. Slightly clumsy. And I had an idea that might give him a skull hit, but I didn't look at it properly. The good thing about the potion of rejuvenation is it does actually just work slowly but surely. It can end up actually saving you. Got to be really careful now though. 1, 2, 3. So we're only got like a couple of hits away from getting rid of that troop there, which leaves a web spinner. This is why it's important to try and get rid of web spinner, because if that hits, then they're just going to start annihilating, just ripping through our troops one after the other. Plus 10, let's go for it. Make sure we're not leaving any obvious 4 matches. It's low damage on that one, only 124. It's my top one I want to get charged up by. Got to be super careful about not leaving any skull hits. I don't want to take this. If a skull happens to land there, then my top troop is kaput. Could take this one. It actually left us a skull hit, so we're getting to that zone where basically we've nearly killed that troop before we killed web spinner. This is getting a little bit shirky-durky, whatever that is. Web spinner's cast. Right, so now a back-to-back cast of this. Going to be enough to get rid of web spinner. That is important. Alright, good. Feels vaguely under control again now. I'm still not going to cast this. Too risky.
Mana surge.
Mana
surge.
Oh, they got a lucky skull hit of all the jam sandwiches in the world. What the fidgety fudge. Well done. So, but can we do the last room with just 3 troops? King of Thieves. They're going to be doing the same as what ours does. Damage to an enemy, gain 3 to all skills boosted by gold. Tomb Robber creates a load of skulls. Need to get rid of her because if she casts that and they get some lucky skull hits, then the enemy hits really hard. Look, 262 attack. Cat Burglar does damage to the last 2 enemies. And Street Thief steals our gold, so let's go for it and see what happens. Right, so can we do this with just 3 troops? That red would have been nice, but it's blocked. Really need to take those skull hits. It's kind of a no choice thing when you see the skulls on these levels. You kind of pretty much have to take them. Right, and start dealing damage to that top troop. If he gets powered up in a big way, we can be in all sorts of big doo-doos. Just give him a... oh, excuse me. Another Wackaroony. And another one. Quick look around for potential 4 matches. Nothing doing. I'm still boosting gold. Don't think got. Oh, they've got 80. We'll definitely steal this then. Create purple. Still need a couple of casts to get rid of Matey Boy at the top, unless we completely wing it with skulls, which we don't want to do just yet. And it is the decent amount. There's just not enough there really. Well, she's about to cast hers, but we've only +2. But they might cast their King of Thieves next, so. Right, so there's not a huge amount of skulls there. We've got barrier. Let's nearly finish him. They didn't cast it anyway, see? Ooh, if they cast their Street Thief next, that'd be interesting. Let's get blue and red. Brown and red. Well, they did do that. Let's get some purple back. Let's grab that first though. Well, it's not a huge amount of skulls there. I've got a barrier. This is a chance to take out their dude at the top before he gets charged again. They are about to create a load of skulls. I should really steal their gold first. Oh, I shouldn't have taken that purple really. That was a bit of a mistake. Alright, I need to do this first. At least now she's only gonna... Still quite a few skulls. Might have made a little mistake there. Alright, let's get rid of him. Wow. That is the kind of thing you have to risk sometimes in this stealth. Right, but will it happen to us? Here we go. So we're hitting pretty hard. She's going to be gone, so that's good. Oh, she got agile! Oh! Oh, I get excited hearing these things. Seeing as annoying and frustrating as they can be sometimes, I do actually really enjoy them at the same time. I'm a bit weird like that. So we're okay, we've got a barrier on one, plenty of health on the other enemy, so could have done without that though. But they'll pay for their insolence. We are webbed, so we've got to wait till we shake that off before we can cast that. Not going to risk any crazy skulls right now. They got 38 gold, let's steal that. Need to wait on our cleanse. Let's prepare our Street Thief ready to do some more stealing. That's right, take that first before this skull of whack over. Oh, she got agile again. You You sneaky street thief. Right, shall we go for it? With 3 troops, I think we do. Thing is, you don't have to worry about the bonus for doing the level 500 with no casualties. With the Delve team, you can do it with any team that allows the colours. So let's go for it and finish her off. Well, it is. We got through it, but as you can see, you can do the last stage with just 3 troops as well. There's a nice little challenge there to try and do it with just 3 troops. Not that I planned it that way, of course, but there it is. There's the video. If you enjoyed it, found it useful or helpful, be really cool if you bash that like and subscribe button. It really does help. But most of all, thanks for watching. I'll catch you again next time. Bye for now.